the Caffeine Realtor, here with my lovely clients Mitch and Yulia and Ray. And we just want to share with you about just the home buying experience. They are gearing up to buy their home, and so just jumping right in, why did you guys choose to work with your realtor, myself?
Well, when we first moved to Las Vegas last year, we got introduced to Marlene. I don't remember exactly how, but we did, and she helped us find the place that we're currently renting. And then from there, she kept in contact with us, which she told us she would.
So basically, we wanted to work with someone we know, someone we can trust, because Marlene helped us before. We want to continue work with her.
Yeah, that's awesome. So having great follow-up and just keeping in contact and making yourself available. So I told you guys that I would commit to that process, right? Getting you the rental and then transition you into home ownership. So I kept my word.
Yeah, so it's been about there's 2 more months left on our lease.
Yeah.
And so it's about the time we would start to consider either renting or buying a place, and we're in that process now.
Perfect, awesome. We are in somewhat very uncertain times, and I have a lot of clients that do need to buy or do need to sell, and they're questioning, like, you know, how is it to buy or sell during coronavirus, during COVID-19? So talk a little bit about that. Like, what are some of you guys' main questions or concerns about buying in this time?
Well, I guess first off, we didn't realize how interest rates work and how the loans work and how much a difference between renting and buying could be.
Yeah.
You know, with where we're at in the process of looking to buy a home, we got pre-approved for a good interest rate, which puts us in the ballpark of where our rent is for a monthly mortgage, which when it gets to that point, it makes sense to consider buying a house, because if it's the same price, then you're investing in your own property versus investing in somebody else while renting.
Absolutely. Yeah, and quite honestly, if you can save money by buying your own house, and it's going to be cheaper or comparable than rent, it's like paying yourself twice, right? Because we talked yesterday about equity and how as you're living in your home is gaining equity. And so you're paying your mortgage, but also then your home is paying you as well. So that's really cool. They're about, like he was saying, 2 to 3 months before they have to make a decision to renew their lease or buy. So just give yourself a head start too, like figuring out what your options are. Like, don't just jump into another lease and assume that you can't own your own home. Talk with a realtor, especially someone that you trust and you can kind of grill on a bunch of questions, right? Because yesterday we went over a lot of information about, what's that whole process like? And
this
so
was very helpful.
Yeah, and a lot of times people don't know that information. So, getting informed is the best step.
Yeah.
So when Marlene first contacted us initially about the home buying process, I was a bit hesitant, because what's going on in the world, and I'm not sure if it's a good idea.
Yeah.
And she wanted to speak to us about it because we didn't have the information to know whether or not it is a good option to buy. And after sitting down and talking about it, and considering we have a good credit, I guess that's important.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So the good credit leads to the good interest rate, and the good interest rate leads to a smaller mortgage, which is what we're looking for. We're not trying to spend a bunch of money on a house. Also, part of what our thought process was is that we're looking at for houses in Vegas, and we're thinking that for what you pay and what you get, it may not be worth it. So we're going to consider to rent for another year. But after talking to Marlene, she's talked us into considering buying a house, which is where we're at currently.
Yeah, and we're going to check out some houses shortly in this beautiful community. So lastly, and this is kind of like for my realtor friends out there, because I think there's always questions about working with people, right? Finding someone that you trust. What's your general kind of feel for realtors? Like when you hear the term realtor, like what do you think? Salesman. Yeah,
salesperson.
Well, we are salespeople. We do have to sell. Yeah. Okay. So, like, you feel, is it like a positive thing, and like you kind of like, and please go ahead and be honest, because like this is what we're here for.
What you want from your realtor, right?
Yeah.
You don't want pressure. You don't want this extra pressure. You don't want to feel like you're, under some sort of, how to explain. You want to feel comfortable. You want to take your time to make a decision.
Yeah.
This is how I feel right now.
Yeah.
I don't feel rushed. I don't feel like you're making this pressure, right? Or
Yeah.
so this is how you want to be. You want to be comfortable with this person you're working with.
Yes.
You want to see a lot of options.
I feel like Ray's gonna put the spoon in my mouth. Okay.
Yeah. What I would like in a realtor is as little pressure as possible, because it's a big decision, it's a commitment, and like I was kind of on the fence about doing it, and like after speaking with Marlene yesterday, it's made me realize some things, and we're excited about the future. We're not set on it yet, but we're like if all goes according to how it's looking, it would be an excellent option for us.
Yeah. All right. So, well, we're about to head out and go check out some houses, and hopefully I can find them their perfect home, and with as little pressure as possible, help them buy their first house. Thank you guys for watching Coffee with Clients, and just giving us an opportunity to share our experience with you during this time, and we will see you next time. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.